Hi. In this video, I will show how to highlight a row by checking a checkbox. First, a little theory. I insert a checkbox into a selected cell on the Insert tab, Controls Group, Checkbox command. A checkbox has been inserted into the cell, and I can check or uncheck it. The important information is that the cell in which the checkbox is located takes on the value true or false. I found this out with this simple formula. I insert checkboxes into multiple cells at once, so I select them all at once. For these selected cells, on the Home tab in the Styles group, in the Conditional Formatting command, I select New Rule. I select rule type, use a formula to determine which cells to format. I format the cells for which the formula is true. The formula is simple. I check if the cell with the checkbox has the value true. Since all the cells being examined are always in the same column, but each time in a different row, I need to adjust the reference with the F4 key so that the $sign is only before the column letter. And I'm setting the desired format. I'm choosing a light blue fill. I'm testing. After checking the checkbox, the corresponding row is highlighted. Everything is functional. The problem is that if I add another row, I have to laboriously repeat the procedure, including inserting the checkbox and setting conditional formatting. On the second sheet, we'll improve it. I'm inserting a checkbox again. And I'm setting up a conditional format to highlight the row again. I'm selecting the column names and the prepared row, and on the Insert tab in the Tables group, I'm selecting the Table command. I'm not forgetting to check that I have the column names and the data range. Since I don't want any default formatting, I'm selecting the None style. I'm testing. As I add rows, a checkbox is automatically added. Of course, highlighting also works if I check the checkboxes. So it's done very easily using the table object. In case you are using older versions of Excel, where the Controls Group box is not on the Insert tab, I will have to use traditional form controls. First, on the File tab in the Options command, in the Customize ribbon item, we check the Developer checkbox. The Developer tab will appear on the ribbon. In the Controls Group box, there is the Insert command, where in the Form Control section, I select Checkbox. I insert it by holding down the left Alt key. I delete the text that I don't need now. Or I change the size. Another thing I do is that I have to link this control element in the Form Control to an empty cell. I try, after checking the value is true in the linked cell, after unchecking the value is false in the linked cell. Okay, I give a font color white. I do conditional formatting again. I create a rule that if the linked cell is true, the selected format will be used. If you want to use it for multiple rows, the formula must be equals $F3. I test it and it works. The disadvantage is that I have to do each row separately. I can copy the checkbox, but I will have to change the linked cell. Each one checkbox for each one row.